Today on the Stay at Home Chef, I'm showing you how to make pizza lasagna. Everybody loves pizza, everybody loves lasagna, so why not put the two together? First, I'm gonna lay out 1 pound of lasagna noodles in a 9x13 pan, and this is a bit of a shortcut. Instead of boiling them, I'm gonna pour over some hot water. You want there to be enough water that it covers the lasagna noodles completely. Let the pasta sit in the warm water for 30 minutes, after which you can pat them dry and assemble them with your lasagna. In the meantime, you'll need to get together 48 ounces of marinara, dice 1 green bell pepper. You'll need 6 ounces of pepperoni. You'll need half of a white diced onion, about 1 cup of sliced black olives, 8 ounces of sliced mushrooms, 1 pound of shredded mozzarella, and 1 cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. You'll also need to get 30 ounces of whole milk ricotta cheese into a bowl, and I just kind of mash it up. And then add in 1 egg and half a teaspoon of salt and mix that in thoroughly. You want the egg to be thoroughly combined with the cheese, and the mixture should be nice and smooth. Next, we're ready to assemble our lasagna. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit and lightly grease a deep dish 9x13 pan. If you don't have a deep dish 9x13 pan, you'll only be able to create 2 layers in your lasagna instead of the 3 that we're gonna do today. Start by pouring some of that marinara into the bottom of the pan and then spread it out so the bottom is completely covered. Then we'll lay on some of our lasagna sheets. I like to stagger mine and slightly overlap them. And I use 5, so 4 and 2 halves, so that I can completely cover the bottom. Then we'll grab our ricotta mixture and add on 1/3 of that, and then we'll spread that out into an even layer over the pasta sheets. And you can see that some of my pasta was sticking, so make sure that you just press lightly. Then we're gonna treat this like a pizza and add on some of that mozzarella cheese. Spread that out into an even layer, and then we'll add on some pepperonis. I like to just go nice and straight lines here. Get those laid out, and then some traditional supreme pizza toppings, some diced white onion, get a little bit there. Remember, there's layers, so you don't want a ton. Some of those bell peppers. Add a little bit of color. Once again, not too many. Then we'll throw on some slices of mushroom. Spread those out a little bit. And remember that mushrooms shrink after heat is applied, so these will shrink a little bit. And then last, some black olives. And of course, just like pizza, you can customize this to your own personal taste preferences. Then we're gonna drizzle on some more of that marinara on top, and then sprinkle on some of that Parmesan cheese. And that is 1 complete layer. You're gonna need 2 more for a deep dish pizza lasagna. So continue with another layer of pasta, ricotta, cheese, pizza toppings, marinara, and Parmesan. 1 more layer to go. Now, to finish off our lasagna, we're gonna top it with 1 final layer of pasta and spread on the rest of your marinara here to cover that pasta to keep it from drying out. Then we're gonna finish it like a pizza. So I'll put on some mozzarella, some of that pepperoni on top, then a little bit of each of our toppings so it looks like a pizza, and then finish it off with a light dusting of that Parmesan cheese. You can see why you need a deep dish for this one. Next, we're gonna bake this in the 375-degree oven for about 50 minutes. The cheese on top should be bubbly and brown, and then you can pull it out of the oven, let it sit for 10 minutes, and you are ready to eat. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description. Be sure to subscribe, like, and follow, and check out the rest of my videos where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home. See you later.